like 9. What is going on? Let's see here. First of all, I need to make sure my battery doesn't die. By the way, we cut off the old beard. I guess it's still a beard, but not what it could be. I guess not what it was. Let's see here. Timothy, what's going on? Let's see. Pastor Anthony. Let's go. I missed last week. Yeah, man. Glad to have you here. Transport Bandits, what's going on? Mark, where's he at? I'm ready. Are you in the yard, Pastor, or at home? Bruce, what is going on? Glad to have you here. Late again, Mark. Oh dear. Brian, hey from home. Chris, what is going on, sir? Bandits, hey Daniel. Robert, what's going on, man? Sounds good. Hi from Tin Break in Weston, Mississippi. Gotcha. All right. Hey, 12 people watching, go hit the like button. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thanks for saying that. Let's see. Dennis, hi folks. How everybody doing? Hey, Dennis, you called me. I didn't call you back. Sorry about that. I will call you. I did hear your voicemail, but I was running all over the place. So I will definitely get back with you here. Let's see. Pastor Anthony, like the beard. Hey, appreciate that, man. Let's see. Richard, hey, Daniel, what's going on, man? Blue Thunder, good evening from Northeast Ohio. Nice. B Shaw, hello. Won't be long today. 20 miles from home. Nice. Just coming back from Colton, California. We've got a special guest here, Miss Bella. And I think Ryder wants to crash the party as well. Let's see here. What am I doing here? Hey, man, it's in the house. There we go. Yep. Thurman. Good evening. How's everybody doing? I've been back since Wednesday and keep me busy doing multi-haul. Nice. Good for you, Thurman. That is great. Bandits, we already hit the like button from Jeff's phone and mine. Oh, my word. We got the double dose. Thank you so much. All right. Cool. Let's see. Pastor Anthony, Blue Thunder, good evening. Ozark Tin Shaker, what's going on? Reload back to Indiana. Nice. Load waiting to pick up. Okay. Very nice. Len Daniels, hello, everyone from home. Glad to have you here. Dennis, yes, I did call you. No problem. Okay. Yes, I will call you here. This definitely, if not tomorrow, then very, very soon. Want to get back with you. Let's see. On call dumpsters. What's going on, man? Good evening from California. Nice. Glad to have you here. Jeff, hello from Talladega, Alabama. Nice. What is going on down there? Chris James Bandit, sorry I didn't answer. Was doing paperwork. Oh. Pastor Anthony to Chris. Hey. Bandits, hello, all my friends. We are 1 hour away from Goshen Walmart. Hoping to get a load tomorrow. Nice. Man, I have not seen really anything on the load board at all. Still. Maybe I'm just looking at the wrong times. And it's just so sporadic, or I should be calling or something. But man, I have been looking and still at least nothing else that I can take. I've seen some CDL loads on there, but man. Blue Thunder, hello. Pastor Anthony. Pastor Anthony, we have 7 loads on the board and 44 on the reload. That's better than 0. Maybe better than what it was, I guess. So we'll take that as progress. Bandits, no problem, Chris. We don't need to talk with you again anyway. Love you, man. Len Dados, I'll be heading to Goshen Tuesday morning. Hope to pick up a load Wednesday. Gotcha. um, Chris, have you I'm just curious. You don't have to share if you don't want to, but I was just curious. Um, are you did you kind of pull the trigger on the construction job? Are you still doing that, or coming back, or what does that look like for you, man? Hope to pick up a load Wednesday. Oh, transport bandits. There are loads that pop up every day, but they get gone really fast. Yeah. Um, it's almost like the well, anytime that there's nothing and then there's something, it's like this. But um, the after the shutdown, so it's always that lag period between, we by the time in between the period of running out of inventory and them being actually pushed out down the assembly line, that lag period of time between there and then the first initial couple days where everybody starts to see loads actually popping up on the board. It's like literally, if you blink, if you don't hit that refresh button, gone, like just gone. There's been times where I did hit the refresh button, just machine gun. I mean, just I'm not exaggerating. I'm just going at it. And I see one that actually pops up that I can do. I call immediately. We're talking seconds. And I call, I'm on hold. They get through. Hey, how can we help you? How about this load? Yeah, I literally just dispatched that. I'm like, oh, so yeah, that's absolutely, man. Let's see. B Shaw. We've had quite a few loads. Got an email that there will be plenty of loads going southeast this week. Well, that makes sense to me. Going southeast there, they got problems down there to hopefully get some people some new homes and temporary housing and all that. Whether it's actually FEMA or people buying campers, doing what they got to do. Chris, I'm still debating. Okay, got you, man. Got you. Um, let's see. Dennis, my son had emergency surgery on Thursday night. Torn aorta. I can't even say it right. Was flown from Topeka, Kansas to uh, Kansas City. He's recovering well, but will have a long recovery. Oh my word. He's 42, in amazing condition, Ironman, and runs marathons. Wow. Um, I honestly I don't know what an aorta is. I'm gonna look that up real quick for anybody else who doesn't know what that is. Artery in the human body. Oh, oh my word! It's the main and largest artery in the human body, originating from the left something of the heart and extending down the abdomen, where it splits into two smaller arteries. Wow. Oxygenated blood to all parts of the body. That absolutely is serious. Oh my word. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be praying for for your son. Um, I mean that affects literally your whole body, getting blood flow, getting oxygen, um, all that jazz. Wow. Um, we will definitely be praying. Len Daniels, I'll be up on Tuesday doing the safety school, then takeoff. All right. Bandits, wow, Dennis, prayers to him. Absolutely. Pastor Dennis will be praying. Thurman, prayers lifted up. Prayers for your son, Dennis. Nature photos. Hello, everyone, from Todd and I passing through Missoula, Montana at the moment. Didn't you, like last week or a couple weeks ago at the same time? Weren't you going through there again? I thought that was recently. going through Montana on the last live or something like that. That seems like deja vu or something. Pastor Anthony to Chris, pray and one step at a time. I have some answers finally. Hmm. Bandits to Nature Nut Photos. Jeff likes the lasagna at the Flying J in Missoula. Hey, I'm telling you, there are certain places in the country where you stop at the truck stop and you're thinking every truck stop's the same. They got the same stuff. They got whatever. Even the chains, in my opinion, there are certain places where I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if it's frozen or they actually put some degree of effort into whatever they're doing for the food. But I'm telling you, there's a few places. One place in Ohio, one place in Pennsylvania. I believe the Texarkana Flying J. There's certain things in certain parts of the country at these chain truck stops that you can't beat it. Like I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't have an answer, but I totally get that. The lasagna at some place out in the middle of nowhere, absolutely. That makes sense to me. Len, Pastor Anthony, I want to be there till Tuesday night. Home is 13 hours away. Wow. Blue Thunder, it's your largest artery in the heart. Thank you. Heart artery, the main one. Kind of a big deal. Wow. Yikes, Dennis. That's a serious injury. Praying for your boy. The cookie, the main highway. I'm assuming main highway for the artery, I guess. Um, Lynn to Dennis. Wow. Jeff, I booked a load for last Tuesday, mainly to pay for my fuel. I needed to get to Goshen to do my CDL drug test as I just got my CDLA. Nice, Jeff. That is great. Man. Then was fortunate enough to get another load to St. James Island. Nice. St. James Island, is that in Missouri? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is or maybe it's an island, so maybe it's not even. I have no idea where St. James Island is. There is a St. James. I just don't think it's an island in Missouri. Yeah. Let's see, Bandits. Yep, truck stop food. I'd normally is normally yucky, but every once in a while you find a real goodie. Absolutely. Oh man. Nature Nut Photos. No, we were coming from Turlock last week. Okay. Maybe there's somebody else. Somebody else said Montana, whenever that was recently. And I was like, oh wow, twice in a row. That is 5 years ago. He was 350 pounds with very high blood pressure. He lost a ton of weight and got into shape. Doc thinks this happened when he was heavy and would have definitely happened sooner and killed him for sure. Wow, man. Thurman, there's a truck stop right outside of Fort Wayne that has Oreo dirt dessert that is off the chain. Oh my word. Okay. Here is a question to you. I'm gonna make a poll. Hold on. Um oh, hold on. What is happening? This keyboard is rebelling. Hold on. Is this thing even on? I literally can't even type on this. Dude, I've replaced the batteries in this wireless keyboard like it's like two or three times. It's like every other live stream. I replace these batteries. They're brand new batteries. What am I missing? What is happening? I need an adult. Somebody flag down an adult. Because I don't know. I can't do it. Plus and minus and uh, okay, we're putting the batteries in. We're making this happen. And we're rolling. Okay, cool. Is bear with me here. Bear with me here. Okay, question for you. Um, should we make an online database of good truck stop food places around across the country? Yes, no, or how dare you? Whatever. Being silly. There's a few other ideas I had. 11 votes, all yes. I actually do have some other ideas on some other like important, helpful databases that literally I would have like a Google Doc where people could like submit stuff to, and we could literally add databases of certain things that may help all of us across the country when we're out on loads. And I would just attach that to my profile here or my website or something. I don't know. But literally just an idea of databases and stuff. Some one person at least said, "How dare you?" I love it. I love it. Okay, yeah. So basically, I'll try to fiddle with that. I'd rather find out the hard way that I'm doing something wrong or whatever with this type of a thing rather than something that's much more important. I thought of maybe other databases of like in every state we collectively we could add whether it's certain mechanics in certain cities around the country that you can verify if I don't know, just kind of almost like an emergency list of people or places or companies that all of us, one of us at least, has verified that this is a safe place, a safe person, a helpful whoever. They have a compassionate heart for transporters or something to that effect. Literally, where we could have it fully, across the whole country in every state, if we know, enough people across the way here to where everybody could just look up at something happens. Where am I at? I'm in Oklahoma. Okay, let me go to the list. Maybe there's some places nearby, phone numbers that we can include, addresses, business name, and then maybe the person who is vouching for that place, that we would have that person's contact info there too. So maybe they can be a third party help to this whole thing if that person lives nearby. I don't know, something like that. But just throwing that out there as well. But maybe we'll start off with some food and fun stuff that's not as important, to be able to kind of work out the kinks for that to kind of go smoothly. Um, but anyways, just a thought there. Everybody pretty much is on board for that. So maybe I'll fiddle around with that here shortly. Let's see. I'm getting a thing here. Um, um, okay. What in the world? Okay. Um, what are we doing? Where are we at? What are we doing? Thanks, bandits. Anthony and Thurman. Mr. Matt, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Nature Nut Photos. That sounds delicious, bandits. Let's go. Ben, has anyone tried U-Ship? I believe, well, before I knew that it was technically you need an authority, you need the insurance and all those things. I will say that I fiddled with that at the very, very beginning when I started RV transport. And technically, yeah, you could broker some type of thing with your company to run underneath their authority and everything to be legit. Um, so I don't advise not doing it legally. But yeah, Dennis, thanks, Blue Thunder, the cookie. Hey, bandits, You and your other half are on Route 30? Question mark. Dennis. Oh, here we go. Um. Oh, getting another text message. Um. Okay, got it. Lucas Hammett. 271 subscribers, getting better. Wow, very good. Awesome, awesome. Okay, okay. Oh, wait, I skipped some people here. Hold on. What? High Nature Nut Photos. Th- Thurman. It's not at the Flying J. It's a. Trying to remember the name of it. There's a Mexican restaurant right behind it. Okay. Cool. Bandits. Ben Banks. Don't know about UShip. We've heard bad things about it though. Yeah. Probably much more sketchy stuff on there, I'm assuming. Bandits, way to go, Anthony. There we go. Ben. Uh thank you, Bandits. Be safe. Len, Pastor Anthony, maybe you at the lounge then. Oh, okay, yeah. Len's talking to Anthony about being at the lounge there. Mr. Matt, you can make an app that tells you what is nearby in the database. Mr. Matt, I about a year or so ago, I do have a buddy who does coding, and I asked him what it would really take to make an app. I still have this pretty big idea or whatever, but um, to actually build an app that works with Apple, that works with all the new updates, with Android phones, it's not just a one and done. It's an ongoing thing. If you do not keep up with all the new updates and make sure there's no bugs, and when there are bugs, you fix them and figure it out. I was close to trying to pay my buddy, putting in quite a bit of money to build an app that would have multiple, several different things that would be, I think, very helpful for the common RV transporter or anybody else, I guess, but really for us. And looking at the overall cost, and it's the long term cost, and the amount of interest I think it would have initially to just to keep it going. I don't think I could afford to do that. So yeah, I have actually thought of making an app. A better way of doing, or a cheaper way that's less hectic, is creating a website or having some type of online database, that's not on an actual app, not an app, off of I can't even talk, off of a web page, so that there is no other all those extra headaches. But I would love to have an app someday, to have multiple things going on. Um, I just I you know in order for it to actually run smoothly, I think I would have to charge like a lot of money to keep the whole thing going, and that, that's not what I want to do, to fellow transporters like that. So just for something that's supposed to be a help, but it may end up, being a lot of money to be able to do that. So yeah. What am I doing here? Everybody in the database. Um, Bishaw, I for one would like to know your part replacement periods on your truck, alternator, water pump. Yeah, I have thought about that. Just kind of putting my whole build list, or my route, literally just have all of my stuff in a read only type of database, so you can literally see everything that I have done. Now, I have rough estimates on most of my stuff. I do know some of my actual time stamped, the actual price, the interval, the hours on the truck, all of those things, or some of those things. Um, but wow, that would be quite a bit of effort, um, to make that happen. Let's see. TJ, hello everyone. Pastor Anthony, hey TJ, Chris, to pasture, when you heading back up? Nature Nut Photos, you could include good non-truck stop restaurants that have RV parking. Boom. That's exactly the kind of stuff. It's those types of helpful things like, oh, hey, like you could do it, but just go around back, or I don't know, like that type of info. If you're in this state and you just look up the city, am I nearby this place? Oh, it's just like 20 minutes down the road. Cool. I'll stop there for the night. Make that happen. Um, nothing crazy, but literally everybody could submit places, and obviously there's going to be some shenanigans on there. You need to kind of vet it or verify or do something to make sure it's like a safe place. And I Daniel, the high mileage helper, didn't tell you to go to this dark alley, okay? Like, but I think that would be really cool. Chris, also, hey, all, yeah, man, it's yes, about truck stop irregular info. Someone told us about amazingly huge pork chops, but now we don't remember where they said it was. That's the thing. That would be incredible. Oh man. Oh, it just jumped up. Where am I at? Oh dear. I'm way, way behind. Um Hold on. We want good truck stop food database. Yeah, Daniel Q, let's go. Pastor kicks on 66 in Tucumcari, New Mexico. Pretty sure I didn't say that right. Is awesome. Nice. Dennis, Jeff just wants a list of steak places. Me too. Me too. Let's go. Len's laughing over here. Jeff said yes, steak. Awesome. Brian, Nick's Catfish and barbecue. I-40 in Arkansas. Crazy, crazy good. Oh man. I'm glad I already ate because you'd be getting me worked up here. I am already full, so we're good. Let's see. Chris James, I'm home. If you want to call me tomorrow, I'll be putting my truck back to transport mode. Nice. Blue Thunder. I believe it's Baker City Truck Corral. Dude, that just sounds like the right place to be. I don't know. I'm under attack right now. Uh-oh. Thurman, I on dispatch service do not do anything on U-ship. Sometimes it's hard to get paid. Oh dear. Holland Pause, what is going on? Finally got parked. He is here, folks. Uh-oh, horrible internet in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Uh-oh. Can you hear me? No, it's not breaking up. NatureNet Photos, Pastor Anthony, yes. Kicks on 66 to Kim Carey. Always be special ever since we accidentally entered their Rattlers Festival parade. You accidentally joined the parade? Oh dear. Thurman, we use a factoring company to do our stuff too. That way we know we get our payment nice. Yeah. Blue Thunder. Hello to pause. Len Daniels. Pause. Driving late again. JK. Let's see. Pastor Anthony Chris. Tuesday afternoon. Dennis. Hey, pause. It's only 6:30 here. Oh wow. Nature Photos. It is good. I think there's places to get a couple RVs there, huh? Okay, we at least have, I think, one person who said no. You don't want a food database or a online database of good truck stops. And still one other person who said, "How dare you for asking?" Okay. Let's see. Nature is Thurman, All American number 7, County Line Travel Plaza. That's where they got the food at, huh? Okay, okay. There's truck stop with Oreo. The whole truck stop is an Oreo? Sign me up. Let's do this. Oh yeah. Jumped up again. Okay, thanks, Thurman from Jeff. Bisha, love the app idea. Maybe sell ad space on the application when they are hiring. Well, That would be neat. um, well, to be honest, I'd rather not to have. If I do anything like that, or ever could or whatever, I don't know. Um, I mean, you got to pay to play, I guess, if you do anything like that. Um, but I really want it to be as friendly to the user as possible, for for fellow drivers here. So um, ads are pretty annoying, and I get it. There's ads on YouTube channels. There's ads on everything. Anywhere there's ads on ads. I mean, it's nuts. Um, man, Thurman, yes sir, Jeff. Maybe you should get some channel sponsorship. Well, I don't know who would want to, but I mean, as long as they're not a scam or something, and they're actually helpful, sure. Alan, hey folks, hope everyone is well. Been cooped up at home the past 3 weeks while my F-250 was in the shop that entire time. Oh my word. It was the CP4 monster. Oh no, Alan. Oh dear. Um, wow. Jeff, hey, we love our new Airlift 7500 suspension system. The onboard compressor running baby smooth. Dude, that is awesome. I think I just have the 5,000, and that is great. Do you have the oh no, what is it called? I don't remember it. Do you have like the smaller silver compressor, or do you have one of those bigger black Vair VAIR Vair, whatever that is? Um, which compressor or compressors do you have for that? That is great though. Awesome. Do you have the little remote control thing too? The whoozy whatsy for that? Chris James, my truck is still in transport mode. Possibly heading to Florida this week to help them in Fort Myers. Okay, wow. Be safe going down there and doing what you can, man. That is great. Hold on, pause. Mercury is where the emus are. TJ going to bed. Good night, everyone. Be safe and remember, winter is upon us. Prepare now. TJ, I love it. All the maintenance and the stuff. If you don't have a warm place to do your stuff at, get it done now. Among many other things for winter that you could be doing, take care of that stuff. That if you're doing your own work, get ahead of it, because it's only worse doing maintenance and all that ugly stuff that you got to do sometimes when it's cold, bitter cold, and you don't have a warm place to do the work. So yes, I absolutely approve of that message. Oh my word. I've lived it painfully, not doing that. So transport winds, emus, they spit, right? John Powell, do you anything about Starfleet transport? Do I know anything about them? I heard of them. I've heard good things. I don't know of anything specifically bad. Anybody in here want to pipe up about Starfleet? Let's see. Holland Paws. No, emus are huge birds. I did a video where I went to the farm there and got an egg, and my son and I cooked and ate it. Oh wow. I need to watch that video. That sounds pretty intense right there. Nature Nut Photos. Ranch Supply has amazing barbecue and brisket. Oh my word. Okay. Just so you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and make a video once I kind of get it figured out how I'm gonna do that database thing. Hopefully this next week I will I've got a few other video ideas that I'm thinking about talking about, but I'll probably make that video and post it, and then I'll just have the link to where people can hopefully start adding to it, either like requesting to add to it, or some way for you to submit, so we don't have like spammer people coming in and saying stupid stuff, or deleting. Like I don't want people to be able to delete other people's stuff or mess everything up that we put our effort into sharing all this info. Um, so yeah, let's try to or I will try to get that posted this week and get that kind of figured out for the food database going on. Guys, have a safe week. Praying for your son, Dennis. Yeah, B Shaw, have a good one, guys. Or uh, I can't even talk. B Shaw. Let's see. Bandits, TJ, good night. Yes, winter is coming, and we are looking to replace our dual batteries tomorrow. Nice. What do you all think is the best battery for a 19 Ford? Well, I would just, well, there's people talk about the red and the yellow fancy dancy batteries that are $1 million. What solid state batteries for that? I've heard good things. I've heard horrible things about those batteries, but I guess as a blanket statement for everybody looking into batteries, find out exactly what your engine and everything needs for your cold cranking amps, because and I would my um, protocol or whatever you want to say, anything that whatever the bare minimum is, technically, yeah, it's going to be able to do that. But I try to just go a little bit above, literally just a half step or a step above whatever the minimum is. 760, 790, whatever that may end up being. So that's my only thought for batteries, I guess. I've got slightly better than what my RAM calls for. Dennis, Brian, I know Nick's very well, and you were correct. It just jumped up again. Oh my word. Okay, everybody stop talking for let me catch up. Oh my word. I'm sorry. Exit 30. Chris, to John, towaway couple should know info on Starfleet. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they jumped over to Starfleet a couple months ago, I think. Bandits, is there a good put? Oh, you just asked that. Wow. Alan, I've got the 7500 airlift as well. Love it. Nice. The Jewish redneck prepper. What is going on? Shalom, man. Good deal. Pastor Anthony, there's a barbecue place near Johnson Family RVs. It's between them and the pilot truck stop. I can't remember the name. Well, little Google map hunting and may be able to find it. Bandits, Daniel, we got the little remote and the compressor from Airlift, which will inflate each bag separately. Okay. From the comfort of inside the truck. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Yeah, that little wireless remote. Oh my word. That is so handy. That is great. Bruce, Transport Bandits Interstate Gold battery is a very good battery. Run the biggest ones they make in my 7.3. Spins her right over in the winter. Very good. Holland Paws emu is like an ostrich. Okay. Gotcha. Bandits, that's what we kind of want. The interstate battery is what we're thinking. Nice. Birds of a feather. Let's go. Blue Thunder mullet battery. What is where Ryan at Dan's Hitch referred me for wire for my inverter? A mullet battery. Does it have some type of like cords coming out the back or something? Or what does a mullet battery look like? Is that how you spell mullet? I don't know. Len, I'm off. New House of Dragons is starting. You all have a good night. Len, have a good one. Be safe. We will catch you later, man. Dennis, thanks. Be shot. Oh, it just jumped up again. Oh my word. Chris, before I hit the road hard again, I'm going to see my friend in Tennessee or Ohio for the disaster prevention kit. Chris, that is a good idea. Wow. Yes, do that. Before the CP 4 strikes. Bandits to Blue Thunder. Yes, we heard Mullet was good. May try there. Oh, so Mullet maybe is like a place, not an actual name of a battery brand or something. Uh, oh dear, I'm slowly catching up here. Maybe I've had good luck out of Duralast Gold. I think I had a Walmart and a Duralast because for whatever reason, long story short, um, I thought only one battery was bad, but no, found out the hard way. So, let's see. Thanks, Anthony. The Cookie high-end Napa batteries, 1,000 cold cranking amps for my Cummins. I've never seen 1,000 cranking amps for like our truck. That's crazy. High-end Napa batteries. Wow. That's for real. And the idea of kind of going overboard with it slightly, in my opinion, and maybe this is how it works, maybe this isn't how it works, is just the thought of if you're not calling for 100% load draw from it, and it's less than the full capacity that's needed, hopefully it'll last longer because you're not putting as much of a load or taxing it as much. It's not as worn out as quickly. So that's my only idea for that, but maybe that's not how that stuff works. I don't know. Alan, Daniel, those batteries you are referring to are the Optima crazy expensive. Yes. And honestly, I've just heard more and more negative things about those. So I don't know. There's got to be a reason why they're so expensive, and everybody's like, oh yeah. But more and more, I'm only hearing bad stuff. So I don't know. I'm not gonna buy them. But Pastor Anthony, I've had to unhook my catch can. It keeps throwing the CCV filter unplug code, sometimes saying I need to service the filter. Huh. Wow. Dennis, I get the Motorcraft batteries at the dealer. If you go to, oh, I jumped up again. You're killing me, thing. Why does it do that? eBay, Ford, and Goshen, they give transporters parts at wholesale cost. Wow. Okay. That is crazy. Okay, so the Ford Ebby dealership in Goshen gives them at wholesale to transporters. That is some good info to know. Wow. Pastor Anthony, sorry, in Coleman, Alabama for the barbecue place. Nice. The cookie. Wow, Dennis, that is great. Great info, Dennis, from Jeff. Nice. Holland Paws wireless remote and extra compressor just seems like more unneeded additional failure points. Jeff to Dennis, will they install them? Mullet Battery is the name of the establishment. Thank you, Blue Thunder. I'm just barely catching up with you guys. Oh my. Wow. Lewis, Fisk, what's going on? Chris James. Actually, guys, 9 o'clock. I have to hop off here. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and pray real quick. I just realized what time it was. I'm gonna hop off here. I will hopefully put out a video just kind of announcing, hey, let's get this the idea for anybody who wasn't in this live stream, for them to kind of have an idea of uh what our thought is for food places. We'll start off with this food database, see if we can work out the kinks in it and make sure it's smooth some way, somehow. And then from there, we'll maybe come up with some more important, well, I don't know, food's pretty important, but come up with some more helpful stuff for us as transporters. So we're going to go ahead and pray real quick for Dennis's son. And I've already forgot I literally looked it up. So the aorta. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pray here. I'm going to hop off here. I've got to do some stuff here at 9 o'clock. So we'll go ahead and pray, and we will catch you next time. Father, we just thank you for this day. Thank you for being able to chit chat together, have a blast. I know I'm cracking up over here. Other people are probably laughing at me, but just great to have this community. Thank you for our safety this week, whether we were on the road or not. Clearly, transport drivers or not, or people getting into it. Life happens, things happen in this world, in our lives, and you care about those things. You care about us ultimately, and we just want to lift Dennis's son up to you in prayer, going through all the trying things, seemingly going forward with a long recovery from the aorta surgeries and whatever comes from all this stuff. The long recovery. We thank you for sparing his life and protecting him. Give him a smooth transition going forward. The doctors, the nurses, everybody involved, the recovery time, all that stuff. We just thank you for uh, looking after him, and we just want to trust you with his health, his safety, and we thank you for all that you do for us and how you love us, and you show that through your son on the cross. And we just there's so many things out of our control. Everything is in your control ultimately, and we just want to run to you in prayer. And we just thank you for, again, this group, being able to have a chit chat every week and have a great time. And we just thank you for all you do. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. All righty, guys. We're at a 94% out of 35 votes. Somebody said no, so you don't have to go to the database. One person said, "How dare you?" And with that, we will hop off here, guys. Have a good one, and we will catch you next time. See ya.